Second time's a charm. So hey guys, this is my second time trying to film this story time because I keep messing up. So I'm going to be telling you guys a story time today of how I modelled for a celebrity's brand, that brand being Rihanna's brand Fenty. This happened back in like October, November time. I think I found out about it in September that I was going to be doing it, but today I'm going to be telling you the full story of how it all happened. Also, I'm going to leave my Instagram in the description box below. You guys can see more of me on there. So let's start off from the beginning. So firstly, this story also has to do with my sister, as it was basically Rihanna's brand was collaborating with my sister's university. So basically I got to model for the brand Fenty, but with the university that my sister was in. I'm just quickly popping in here because I didn't really explain something fully on the video about the project. Basically, my sister goes to university down in London, and they got this opportunity to do this project with the brand Fenty. So it's like a collaboration, and the reason that they were doing the project was to win an internship with Fenty on the new year starting September. So starting this September. Yeah, that's basically what the project was, but also it was just like a project in uni, so they still got graded for this. So firstly, I found out about this in September. My sister was always calling my mum on the phone about this new project that she was doing. I did have a feeling it was quite a big project, but they were calling like every day about it and being like really secretive about it, and I didn't know anything about it. Sorry if you can hear my dogs barking, by the way, they're barking downstairs. So yeah, and basically my sister needed a model for it anyways, and I'd done previous freelance modelling, which you can actually see on my Instagram, which I'll leave again down in the description box below if you want to go and have a scroll and see what sort of stuff I did in the past. And I was doing a lot of freelance modelling around that time. My sister this one night gave me a call, I think it was late September-ish. She gave me a call and basically spilled everything about what was happening at her university, and she asked me to model for this brand and model her garment. Yeah, and basically she told me everything. About a month went by, I still didn't know when I was going to be going down for a fitting or anything. We didn't really get told much because I don't think the designers and stuff knew themselves when they were going to London to, you know, go and see all these students' garments and see what they thought. Anyways, it came to about late October. I think it was like around the date of October 20th-ish. It was around that date. And basically we found out a week before that the fitting was going to be very soon around that time. I can't exactly remember the exact dates of it, but it was around October-ish, like late October-ish. So yeah, I found out that I was going to go down, so my mum booked me a train ticket down to London. So basically I went down there like the night before. The next morning I went into uni with her. And you know, that was the first time I was fitting the garment, so I'll put pictures up of what the garment looked like and stuff here. But this is the garment. The Fenty designers, I remember them being quite late actually to the university. They came in, I think it was around like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So basically I think I was in like the second group to be seen with my sister's garment. I tried it on and everything and it was fine. It looked good. We went into the room and the Fenty designers, they looked at the garment. Actually, the first garment that my sister had, they weren't extremely impressed with it, to be honest. And they wanted a lot of things changed, like they wanted it to be more sexy. That's literally what they said. They wanted it to be looking more like revealing and scandalous. I also forgot to mention that one was the old garment that you just seen on the screen there, and this one's the new one. Yeah, so Olivia went back and changed a lot of things about it. But obviously I didn't live down in London, so I didn't have time to try on the new stuff. So basically, I didn't know if this whole new garment was going to fit me or not, but it did end up fitting me. So anyways, we didn't actually know when the real show was going to be. It was about 3 weeks later when the actual show was. So anyways, I found out a few days beforehand that the actual show was going to be on. I think it was November the 4th, if I remember rightly. So I ended up booking a train ticket again a few days beforehand. And then I went down to London and I went really early in the morning. Yeah, basically, we went into the actual building where the show was taking place and we did like all the rehearsal runs. I also forgot to mention that I have a rehearsal video, so here's that one for you. So basically after the rehearsal had been done, we went back upstairs where we were all getting ready and stuff to redo some bits of makeup and just make sure everything's perfect. We had there was the area downstairs where we were doing the rehearsal runs and the actual show, and then there's an area upstairs where everyone was getting ready. There had been these rumours that we didn't know if Rihanna was going to be there or not watching this show. I think the show ran a tiny bit late again. It was like an hour behind schedule. So we were all up on this top step bit where we were standing there, and everyone goes completely quiet and turns around, and there's Rihanna. She was walking into the building and she was coming down the stairs and everyone was just looking and wow, she's actually here basically. So anyways, she went down and about 30 minutes later the show took place. I remember being so nervous. I was like 8th in the lineup for the show. I was so nervous. I was just trembling. I remember as soon as I hit like the actual catwalk bit, I was fine. I was great. I knew it's like I've done freelance modelling before and it's like what I enjoy doing. So I knew exactly what I was doing. And yeah, Rihanna was watching me walk down the runway. Yeah, I walked down the runway with all this music. I remember being extremely nervous, but then as soon as I hit the actual like bit where you start walking out onto it, which I don't know, I can't explain it because it doesn't have any like I don't have any pictures of what it actually looked like while I was walking down, but it's basically like this big concrete room with these big bollards in the middle and we're walking around them. After the show was over, basically each student got to talk to Rihanna about their garments and what made them think of it and stuff. So I was literally stood like 2 meters off of Rihanna at one point, which is pretty crazy seeing somebody in real life that you always see like on TV or music videos and stuff, and they're just right in front of you. It was such a weird experience, but at the same time it was so cool. I remember coming out of the building afterwards and just thinking, wow, that actually just happened. Like I just modelled for Rihanna's brand. I didn't get paid for any of what I did. It was just for the experience, but one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had in my life. It was so cool. I remember missing college for it as well. Like I just wasn't there. But so basically once we'd all done the show, there was also like video crews there and they were videoing it for like a little promotional video for the Fenty team, because they made this little promotional video for the Fenty and the university collaboration, which I'll leave in the description down below. It's on YouTube, you guys can go and watch it. I'm in the video, so try and spot me. That's about the extent of the story of me modelling for Rihanna's brand. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, then give it a like, and I will see you guys in the next video. I might do another story time. I'm not sure what other ones I could do at the moment, but I will try and think. And yeah, remember to go follow me on Instagram and also follow me on TikTok. I do a lot of videos on there too if you guys want to see more of me. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye. Bye!